Good morning, children. In this class now I am going to tell you about what is the disadvantage of eating junk foods and about the food nutrition. In the last class I have told you about what is a balanced diet. Children, if your diet includes carbohydrates, proteins, fats, vitamins and minerals, then that food is known as a balanced diet. In that context, we have to learn some things. What are they? Now you will see. See children, foods like cereals, pulses, milk, etc. should be taken adequately. Adequately means you have to eat more amount of cereals, pulses and milk. Adequately you have to take. Next, fruits, leafy vegetables and other vegetables should be used in plenty. What is the meaning of plenty? More. You have to take more amounts of fruits, vegetables and leafy vegetables in our diet in order to get proper nutrients to our body. Children, next we will go to the cooking oils and animal foods. Animal foods means milk, meat, fish, eggs. These will comes from animals and birds. So cooking oils and animals foods should be used moderately. What is the meaning of moderately? Medium, not high quantity, not in low quantity. So you have to take these food items in the medium. That means cooking oils and animal food should be used moderately. Next we will go to the fats contents. Ghee. What is ghee? Is high in fats. Along with ghee, butter, cheese must be used sparingly. Sparingly means very less amount you have to take, or otherwise your body will get fat content. Okay children, along with all nutrients, we have to take some components in our diet adequately and some are in plenty, and some food we have to take moderately and some food items we have to sparingly. That means in order to make our diet a balanced one, we have to follow these rules children. Next we will go to the next topic, junk foods. Children, do you have idea about junk foods? What are the junk foods? Pani puri, pizzas, burgers. You are very much interested in eating these junk foods. Now, what are the disadvantages of taking these junk foods? Now, we will see. See children, here low in fiber. These junk foods are having the low amount of fibers. In the last class, I told you about roughages. Roughages, the other name of roughages is dietary fibers. Fibers means red-like substances present in our food items. These fibers will be helpful in our digestive system. If you take more amount of fibers, then our digestive system will be in a proper manner. See here children, here low in fiber. That means these junk foods are not having any fibrous material. That means definitely it will help you in your causing constipation, or it will causes damages to your digestive system. You should not take junk foods daily. Okay? Because see children, it is low in fiber content. If there is no fiber content in our food, then that food will not be digested in a proper manner. So you should avoid junk foods because that contains low fiber. Next, coming to the next one, no nutrients, no nutrient value, no carbohydrates, no proteins, no fats, no like this. So that means it will get no nutrients, means it will lot of calories which will make you obese. Obese means obesity. Obesity means the persons will become like this, fat content is more, because in this one no no nutrition values means these are not helpful to our body growth. But whereas by eating these junk foods, our body will become more amount of fat, so that we will become obese. Children, obese means the persons will become fat like this. Those persons are called as obese. So lot of calories which will make you obese. That's why we should not eat these junk foods. Next, causes damages to our digestive system. Now only I told you, because it is in low in fiber, so definitely it will causes damages to our digestive system. So that's why we should not take these junk foods daily, because it will causes damages to digestive system, and it is low in fiber and low nutrient values. We will get more amount of calories which will make you obese. That is the another disadvantage by eating these junk foods, children. So you should not take. Now we will go to the next topic. In North India, we will see people eat rotis, chapatis, because wheat is grown more in that area. Wheat is grown more in the northern side. So they are eating daily along with their diet rotis and chapatis, which are made with wheat. Now coming to the South Indian people, that means we. What is the main food item of South Indian people? Rice. Because here rice is grown more in quantity. So food habits of different states or different regions will change according to their crops and the cultivation, food habits, cultural practices. All this make this one a balanced. Next, cooking of food items. Daily in the kitchen your mother will cook from morning to evening. So what we will see, some food items will be cooked in high flame and some food items will be cooked in low flame. So what is the advantages of cooking in low flame, children? So if you cook the food items in low flame, then there is no loss of nutrients and there is no loss of vitamins and minerals from that food item. If you cook the food items on a high flame, then all the nutrients present in that food items will be lost. So that's why we have to cook the food items in a medium flame. That is the best method for cooking the food items. So children, cooking food items on a low flame will not give you any problem. But whereas if you cook the food items on high flame, then there will be loss of vitamins and nutrients present in that food item. So we have to cook on a low flame, and that too, some food items which were cooked in the morning time, they will be heated up in the night time when we are eating dinner. So that is also wrong, because if you cook the food item for 3 or 4 times, then all the nutrient values present in that food item also will be lost. So that's why cooked food items should not be cooked 3-4 times, children. That is also you should not do. Okay. Next we will go to the history of food and nutrition. History means what is you know about this nutrition. Nutrition means, first of all, 170 years ago, there was no nutrient values will be discovered by our scientists, because they don't know what is a carbohydrate, what is a protein, in which food items these carbohydrates are present, and in which in food items fats will be there. And before 170 years ago, we don't know anything about these nutrition values. But after that, one scientist named Lavoisier. What is the name of the scientist, children? Lavoisier. He is a Frenchman. Frenchman means he is a scientist from France. So France. So that's why he is called as a Frenchman. We are become to Indian country, so we are called as Indians. So like that, Lavoisier belongs to France, so he is called as a Frenchman. Next, see children, he is declared as the father of modern science of nutrition. He is called as the father of science of nutrition. Who is the father of modern what is the answer? Lavoisier. It is lifetime of this Lavoisier, 1743 to 1793. Children, he conducted so many researches on this nutrition values present in the food items. So that's why he is called as a father of modern science of nutrition. Next, last topic, if you do not include all the vegetables and leafy vegetables and fruits in your diet or in a day, then some diseases also will occur. Children, if you won't eat fruits and leafy vegetables and vegetables properly, then we will get one disease. The name of the disease is known as scurvy. The name of the disease is known as scurvy. It is the disease caused by not eating the fresh fruits and vegetables, and it was discovered by the scientist James Lind. It was discovered by the scientist James Lind. James Lind discovered that a scurvy disease is caused by not taking the fresh fruits and vegetables. So children, what is the name of the disease? Scurvy. Who invented this disease? James Lind. Okay children, why this disease is occurred? Because but not eating the fresh fruits, leafy vegetables and vegetables in our diet. So children, what is the remedy for curing this scurvy disease? Because it is cured by eating fresh fruits and vegetables. This scurvy disease is cured by eating fresh fruits and vegetables. So in order to get rid of this disease, we have to take fresh fruits and vegetables in our diet, children. So by this one we come to the end of this first lesson, children. Now you have to learn all the important points which were given in the lesson. Okay children, you have to note down and revise all this on the board. Thank you children.